Hello, my name is Resilan, and welcome to Farlanders. We are picking up with Chapter 3. So Chapter 3 is titled Business and Pleasure. We come in here, we've got a couple of messages. One is an email from Human Resources. Dear Marco, we're pleased to inform you that your probationary period has ended. You're officially a full member of the Foresight team. We'd like to send you a little something to celebrate the occasion, so please respond with your jacket size, preference of mug or thermos, and any food allergies. Alright, so they're going to send me a little gift. That's great. Now we have a conference call with Esther and Leland. Good news, folks. Marco here has officially survived his probationary period. Congrats, Marco. Thanks, I got the email from HR too. What's going to be different? Mostly nothing, but a few perks here and there. The major difference is that you'll now have more control over your terraforming options. And you won't need my approval on every little thing anymore. You've got clearance. Exactly, you'll be calling a lot more of the shots from now on. More importantly, you're getting to the bread and butter of what Foresight's all about, creating a life of luxury for every last Martian. Don't worry though, you're still the terraforming manager, so you'll be getting your hands plenty dirty. That all sounds good to me, so what's my first order of business? Well, you might want to slip into your comfiest bathing suit, because you're building a pool. What? Huh? Okay. The objective of Chapter 3 is to build a swimming pool. So, we want to build a swimming pool on Mars. There shouldn't be any challenges to that. Alright. Esther, okay, Marco, time to see what happens when you mix business and pleasure. One of Foresight's mission statements is making life comfortable and fun for every Martian, and that's why you get to build a pool. Can't say I expected this, but I like it. What do I need to do? You have to get crafty with the use of water to get a pool going. You'll also have to keep an eye on your colonist happiness. But if you manage to build a swimming pool, you'll get to host Mars' first ever pool party. Okay, well that'll make a good vlog. Then you better aim to get that pool built. Now I'll go ahead and leave you to it, but I'll chime in here and there. Well, she's not totally leaving me alone. But we got things to do. So we will let this go. Let's see what we can do, where we can start building at. There is some rock right there. There's some water right there. So I think we'll start right in this area somewhere and get started with our building. So let's bring a base down. I'm going to build the base right here. Alright, now that we have that built, we are going to need a landing pad. And I'm going to put the landing pad right here. We're going to need I don't need the production facility this particular turn. What we do need is housing. If we're going to bring in a couple of people, we want to... and that's going to be the different things there. So we'll put a house here and here. Those are probably closer than they should be, but okay. That's still what we'll do. We'll put in some water. And then it wants a tunnel. So we've got everything set, and we can bring in 10 people. So let's bring 10 people down. We get started. We got quite a bit of water on here. We got quite a bit of fertile soil. So we open up our technology tree. We've seen this. Nothing really changes. Technology tree, storage, recycling, and we get some science. So we'll get going with the science, and first thing we get is a terraform that includes water. Oh, by the way, you can use the recycling option to get some Terratech. Right. I can always get Terratech for my own unwanted sets. So that's just showing you that you can recycle these things. I can click the recycle button and click this up here and then recycle it. Water is going to be one of the key elements to this particular playthrough though. So I think what we'll do for now is going to try to build a swimming pool. We're going to end up needing that. Let's just save that for now. I don't have a real use for that at the moment. but I don't want to throw a water recycling away. I think that will be useful at some point in time. Okay, we have no extra food, so we're going to need to handle that. We've got energy conservation and water conservation, and we happen to have 6 points, so we can just go ahead on the energy. And so let's get the energy, and let's get water. So we'll just spend our points right away. Now we need to build a factory as our next objective here. And we're going to come in here and build the factory right here. Of course, that is in range. I didn't get far enough away. Not necessarily a surprise. All right, we have a factory up and running, which means we have plenty of refined metals coming in now. But we don't have enough power, and we're going to need to be able to do something about the power. So I'm going to use this area right over here as my power area for now. And we're going to use, first thing I'm going to do is put this windmill here. And then we'll hook that up with a power line. And that solves my immediate power problem right away. So we are now... Might as well advance a turn. Alright, we're going to want to grow, so we need more houses. I have plenty of... So we're going to put 2 more houses in here. That'll allow 10 more people to come in on the next turn. That's going to make water be a problem. I'll probably take this, because of the way this is done, I'll probably take this and turn that into a water source. Of course, I could put a water source here and turn that into a pipeline as well. That would give me a couple of them right away. Well, we may think about that. For now, we've got enough room to bring people down. Let's go ahead and bring them down. We got a couple of TNT. We got a couple of shovels. The shovels are not in a configuration that's going to be useful yet. The TNT, I don't know, the shovels, I could get this and this, but that would open up some stuff in here. If I took this out of here, that's not going to be much help. Yeah, I don't think those shovels are that interesting. The TNT to get rid of some mountains. Let's go ahead and get rid of some mountains. I wish I had fill-ins instead. That is not the... that would be more interesting. Get up into that corner up in there. You know something? That is just not super interesting. At this point, we'll turn that into Terratech. Okay, let's see. We've got to solve the food problem immediately, since we're behind on food. There we go. We're back to neutral on food. Now we need to solve the water problem. Now, the only way I'm going to solve the water problem is to be able to drop in a water thing somewhere. If I drop a water in right there, that would allow me to basically, or even if I did it right here, I could put a water plant in there. That wouldn't, if I put it here, it's going to suck that one dry. I could use that for a farm later on. Okay. So with this, this is where this will come in. We'll do a fill-in and a water. That's going to make that ice. Let's see here. Just kind of looking to see what I can do here. I'm going to put the water in there. So now I've got water here. So what we'll do now is we will take a water pump and put it here. We'll connect that in there. And then we got to bring in the reinforced pipes right across there. We're good. Now we're short on power. That was predictable. Ooh, don't have very much. All right, now I'm positive on power again. So we're good, and we can actually cut this down to 50%, which means I actually have more power than I need. Okay, moving right along. We need to reach a population size of 30, so we want to put 2 more houses in, and we can certainly do that now. Let's see, we'll do a house here and here. Okay, this will allow me to get to 30, and we'll take the 10 more people right away. There's 30 people. Now I'm short on food again. Now I have a problem now. Now look at this. This is going to be an issue. I should get a terraform here. Oh, and I get shovels. Good, I need shovels. Also get a fill in, which I need to fill in. Right here and right here. I need the shovel as well. Focus on keeping them happy. Community centers. I've only got 30 people. Building a community center, you got to be out of your mind. Number one, if I look at the technology tree, I don't even have a community center. I would have to have more. They didn't even give me enough. I don't even have enough technology to get that. I'll deal with that later. I've got to grow. Oh no, I do. I've got 10 points. Never mind. Energy conservation. So I could get this, and I could get efficient housing. That's probably the thing to do. I can go ahead and start that. Let's come back to that decision. It's not a bad idea. All right, I'm losing, because of the size of my colony, I'm losing some things. All right, so we got to go back in here to, we've got to get some of this things down. The problem is I've got minus 10 food. I need plus 10 4, and I've only got one place to build a warehouse or a food source. So let's go ahead and build the greenhouse. There we go. Now I'm minus 4 on the food. Well, that's certainly not ideal. I don't have anywhere else I can place anything. I could put a farm. Oh, well, no, I take that back. I can just put a farm right there. That solves my food problem. I can turn this on and solve my water problem. So that just leaves me with a power problem. And power can be solved by building some more of these things. Let's see. Oop, I'm out of resources, so I'm going to be waiting for the next turn. Oh, and those are in it. Well, nope. I will not be waiting for the next turn. Let's reclaim those resources. There we go, and there we go. That solves the power problem. I've got a couple of turns before I have to do anything, so we're in good shape there. We have the food problem solved. Alright, now let's see what we want to do as far as our... We could make this, but that's only one shovel, and I think I want to do this right here, because I get 2 items here and fill those in, because we need to fill this in and get more items in there. We'd like to have more of the shovels, but that's what we have. Now that we've taken care of that, we need to deal with the community center. So the glass production is something that I need to get. I can't get over here to this yet, so it doesn't really matter. Once I can get over here, I can also get down here, and there's a ton of food production capacity there. So I can't get into that or that or that. Well, one thing at a time. Let's see. I'm going to have 2 turns before a terraform comes in. Everything is positive, so let's advance. Not worried about the technology yet. All right. So if we we'll research this and research this, since that's the next thing it wants us to do. It wants us to build a community center. I think I actually have enough resources to build this. I do. We'll go ahead and make people happy. Why not? Now they want us to research luxury housing and reach a population of 60. Esther, not bad. Happiness dictates how many new people will want to join your colony and is calculated using the average value of all the houses. Factories create noise pollution, which has a negative impact. Okay, try to make the factories further out. Buildings that improve happiness, you can adjust how they cover, and choose a community center and try adjusting the population. So what you can do is take this, and this is the controls here. You can adjust and move the area that's controlled by the building, so it doesn't have to be in the center of your housing. It can be wherever it wants to. The community center, 4 power, 2 water, you can turn it to 50%. It only produces, in a smaller radius. We'll leave it on the maximum radius. It's not hurting anything. I've got the resources for it, so it's not really causing me any problems. So let's see. 2 more turns. All right, we will get another terraform here. Let's see what we get here. I get 2 shovels. I get 2 fill-ins. Or we get a fire. So let's take the 2 shovels and do those 2 spots right there. Okay. Now we're going to get more housing in the next thing, but I do not have the ability to build more farms at the moment. So my food supply is limited, so I don't want to add more people at the moment. We want to stay with what we have. So until I can actually bring in more people, we won't do anything. So this is just to bypass the turn here. We continue to have items. All right. Now we want some more turn. All right, now we've got another deck here. All right, very good. We can take these 2 shovels and then rotate this here. That gives me more food items, and then that clears that, so any more shovels will be doing very good. Now we can bring the food. All right, what we will do, we've got 2 turns before this comes in. The new trading deck. I do have a few items I can buy. That's not a bad idea to go ahead and buy a few electronics while they're cheap. Don't really have anything else to do with income. We'll do that. Then we'll add another greenhouse here. So we have some electronics for when we need those. Let's come here, put in a greenhouse. Gives me more food. And now let's put in a couple of houses. And I want to do this here and this here. Give me 10 more people. And we will advance and we will take those 10 people. Now that's going to put me at a negative on food, I think. That should take me to -3 on food, but I can withstand that long enough to get another shovel. See, we have a shovel. Oh, we have a shovel and a water. Interesting. Okay, let's solve my power problems first. So the best way to solve the power problem is going to be a windmill here and here. Doesn't totally solve my power problem, but it's close enough. And we can put, let's not worry about that. That's just -1. So we need some water. Ugh. Unbelievable that I'm already short on water. Wouldn't mind. See, if I put water here, there would be overlap on some of these things. That would actually be good if I got it all filled in. If I put it there, trying to figure out where this makes the most sense to put this. I could put it here, but that's the wrong terrain. You can't put water there. I could do it this way right here, but then I can't really use that for anything useful. And I definitely need more water. The other option that I have is potentially sticking it here. Or I could do this right here, and that would open this up down here a little bit. Let's do that. And along with that, we'll come in here now and take a water pump and put that in here. Now these things are gonna, let's go to 50%. Wow, I still have more water than I need. I don't have it if I turn that off, so we'll do that. Now we need more power. And the power is solved there. So now I'm just short on water, and I need terraforming sets to do that. So we're going to come in here. We just wait on the terraforming set that we need. We're losing a little bit of food, but it's not really a problem. Here comes the terraforming set. We need shovels, and we got 2 of them, so that's good. This is going to give us I was hoping for a different shovel set. It's okay. Clear this. Okay, we'll do that right there. That opens me up going over there. And that does mean that I can solve my food problem. I'm now not short on food. Of course, I'm short on power again. It's an ever-going thing. Let's see. Let's put a capacitor in. Let's install the capacitor right here. That'll get me some more power, and then we'll put that in right there. All right, now we can expand out, and we've got some buffer room on the power. We're going to get more people in the next turn. We've only got 3. We want to wait on this. I can't sustain more people at the moment. We can turn the other power off if I'm going to wait on some of these things. Let's see what I get on trades. Can get 3 of these for 645. Don't need anything else. Got 6 electronics already, so I don't know that I need anything there. Yeah, I don't have anything I can do there. There's nothing I can do on the other components. Alright, so we hold off on that. And we see we need shovels and different things, so we're going to get another terraform here. Let's do this. More shovels. Once again, we can get this and this. TNT. I get these 2 shovels. Should I be considering doing these 2 down here? That would open this one up. I really wanted to fill this in. Alright, we'll do that right there. Now that will allow us to expand when the time comes. Okay. Now these require power lines and different things. They go up based on having other of these nearby. The community center makes them go up. Luxury houses. Since I'm trying to build a swimming pool, I want to keep the things as high as I can. The houses, on the other hand, require 4, so they don't require near as much power. They are more power efficient at the cost of a little bit of glass. So let's see where we can get a bonus from this. We put 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. Let's do those 4. That'll give So that gives us a lot more power increase. We can put more food in. So we're going to have, we got 2 turns. Let's do 1 more turn here. And then let's see, what is the housing situation? I can do 48. Wonder if I should upgrade another one of these houses here. Does that give me... That gives me to 50 without building anything else, and it's more energy efficient. Okay, we'll do that right there. I don't have to actually increase my footprint any, just doing that. And I can take 10 more people. I've got a place here for more food. So I'm good with that, and I'm going to get a terraform here as well. And that's going to knock me down some. TNT and a mineral. That's okay. It's pretty nice. So let's come in here, cut down the food. We also have a little bit of negative on the water, but honestly for that, I don't need to turn that on yet. We can solve that problem later. Got plenty of space. Let's see, TNT is going to blow up a mountain. Honestly, I could blow this mountain up and put that in there. I could blow this mountain up and put it in here, and it would be a... Oh, now that could be interesting. Because then I've got this over here, as well as I'd have this here, but that puts it really close to my... I guess that becomes a question. I've got this over here, which I can't get to yet. Well, yes, I can get to that. I can already get to that. I can get to that. So I've got 2 places I can get to here. So I do have that. I do have this. And a mountain. Let's put that there. I see no reason not to. I can bring over here and put in a whole bunch of things over here when I get ready. They'll be a long way away from my houses. Alright, I'm at 50. I need to get to 60 on the population size. I just don't have the room for food, and I need clearing items. So I'm going to have to wait until I get some more terraforming. I don't have the ability to trade terraforms. So let's just do this again. We're good on power, we're good on food, and we need to turn off the metal if we're not going to be building things. Alright, we get another terraforming deck in the next turn. For now, let's turn this off. I don't want to be wasting metal. Okay, we got more shovels. That's good. We've also got to fill in. In order to grow, I need another item here. So we'll put that in there like that. Alright. We can bring in food. It brings us down to -2 water, but we're still in good shape. Let's see, where are we at? And we want to expand our housing. We have very little space to do it in. That's going to be 7 people there. That's going to be 5 people there. Okay, so I've added in some housing. That'll get me to 60. Let's bring those 10 people in. It's going to put me negative on the water a little bit further. Negative on the food. Quite a bit negative on the water. Oh, but that gives me research. A lot of food up above my limit. So I don't have a place to store right now. So, we still need luxury housing. Research of luxury housing. Oh, they just want me to go down there and get that, and I don't know that I really want to do that. This farming utility would be interesting. Well, I can do both. So we'll research that. Let's research this. Okay, it's time to wrap it up. They want us to build the water farming thing. So let's do the farming utilities. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Oh, there's water. they want us to build a swimming pool. Now, if I come in here and I look at the technology, and I come in here to luxury housing, and there is a swimming pool here. The swimming pool requires glass, requires electronics, TerraTech, can be built on water. The nearby fertile soil is no longer hydrated, so I can't build it too close. But I could put it right here, and that won't be too close. I could also put it here and build the swimming pool here. But if I put it here, I think this will work. Let's see here. There we go. And we come in here now, and we have our housing and our swimming pool. I don't have enough glass, so we're going to have to wait a few turns on the glass. We need to turn the water on. We have more than enough water now, don't we? We do not have enough food, but we do have plenty of extra built up. It might do good to build a food silo. It won't go there, it won't go, well, we'll have to go there. I'm not even sure I can get it in there. No, it won't. Okay, let's take that back out. Food silo won't go there. It'll go there, but the power doesn't solve my problems if I put it in there. So I tell you what I can do. I've got extra power. Would you quit? You got the wrong one. Okay, there we go. Well, let's put you right there. It gets me up to 100. That way I don't lose my food that I have. And then let's go back in here. We'll put that back in there. We'll put that in there like that, and that solves the power problem. Now I do have a food problem, but that's not going to be there very long. I just got to get enough glass. Oh, well, of course I have no glass, and I need 35 at 5 apiece. That's not going to do much. So let's see, a glass refinery. 30. We'll bring this across here, like that. And then we see, let's see, it needs a tunnel. There we go. Now I'm getting 20 per turn, so 2 turns. That'll take care of the items that I need to build the swimming pool. This is turn 1. Losing food, but I'm not losing enough that it's going to matter for what I need. There is another transform set. That's very good, and in fact, I can fill that in right there. I'll use that there. Just losing 1 power per turn. Oh, I might need to turn this back on. How much is the swimming pool going to take? 40. Nope, I'll have enough. Just got to let it go. And this right here is going to do it. I don't need any of these. What I do need is the resources that come in. That's going to do it right there. So we come in here now and we build our swimming pool. Look at that. Now what does it want? Looks like it wants reinforced power. Okay. And that is the swimming pool that they asked us to build. So we have completed this. This is one of the nicest pools I've ever seen. Hey, if the people want a pool, then let's give them a pool. And that is exactly what we did. And that is victory condition on episode 3. Okay, so let's go look at the end of the thing. There will be some unread items here. So first, the Marco files. Yep, you're really seeing this. I'm swimming in the first pool on Mars. Everyone's been going a little crazy without something new and exciting to break up the monotony. It's so rewarding seeing how happy all these people are. It's moments like this that make me love my job. Don't get me wrong, scientific breakthroughs and keeping the population fed are plenty exciting too. But there's something special about creating a place where people can just B, we really take that stuff for granted on Earth. Well, it's time for me to hop back in. Swing on by if you're in the area. It's open to the public. And a big shout out to Creech and Crunch for being the first two in line for the grand opening. Cannonball! All right, conference call. Leland, well, that was the swankiest pool party I've been to in years. Marco, you're a damn genius. It really was amazing, and I'm not just saying that because you're my friend. All in a day's work. And hey, maybe we can make this a yearly thing. We could call it Foresight's Annual Poolside Fiesta or something like that. Love it. Jot that down, Esther. Jotted. Marco, my boy, I think it's time we fast-tracked you onto something a little more top secret. Wow, already? I don't believe it. Oh, you better believe it. What exactly are we believing here? Ha, don't ever stop asking questions, Marco. Okay. You're gonna end it there? Really? Luxury lands at long last. Too often in the pursuit of progress, do we forget to relax and take it easy every once in a while, but one company hasn't forgotten. The up-and-coming Foresight. Leland Arnold, CEO of Foresight, gave us a glimpse at some of the strategies he's used to transform his humble venture into a major competitor. We carefully orchestrated everything from the start. We front-loaded all of our critical services, housing, terraforming, food supplies, all so we could set ourselves up in a position to shift gears and go heavy on leisure once we had a self-sufficient infrastructure. Keeping the population happy really is our top priority, and you can't have a happy population if everyone's bored, right? When asked about his rumored underground exploration program, Arnold avoided giving any direct... Well, any direct what? Any direct comment, I guess. Chat. Marco, 2,400 views and counting. Esther, congratulations. Party hat, you deserve this. Thank you so much for sharing it on the work socials. My pleasure. Told you that would give you a nice bump. Well, I was expecting like 100 times the normal views. Haha. Plus, I got 200 new subs so far. Basically doubled my subs with a single video. You're well on your way to taking over the internet. Laugh out loud. Well, here's hoping I don't fly too close to the sun. Alright, now we have a Victoria at Foresight.Mars. Marco. Greetings, Marco. Pardon the unexpected email. I wanted to inform you that I've subscribed to your video blog. Your recent post consisting of you in minimal apparel diving into a newly constructed natatorium. Afterwards, I took note of the beads of water shimmering on your epidermal layer, and as such, I felt compelled to report my observations to you. Alright, so that's a very long-winded and very roundabout way of saying she checked out my body. However, my observations were inconclusive, so I have no choice but to closely monitor any future video blogs for possible recurring instances of dermal hydrosis. Yes, I was in a pool, so of course I was wet. Hence the aforementioned subscription, all in the name of science, of course. Alright, Victoria, you're a bit strange. Alright, here's Phobos Insider number 66. Use your brain. Alright, we've got to follow them only, follow the money. That public swimming pool project felt like a slap in the face to the Martian tax paper. Disgusting. Okay, first they blow up billion-dollar Martian landscapes and call it progress. Then they use enough energy to power a family's entire home for a whole year just to grow a single carrot, and they call it progress. Now they want us to shut off our brains, and they want to call that progress too. Leisure, luxury, amusement, is that what Mars needs right now? That's what companies like Foresight want. They want you to be amused. Why? Well, where do you think the word amuse comes from? For starters, to muse means to think. Now slap the a prefix in front and you get absence of thinking. And suddenly it all makes sense. You don't have to use your brain in an amusement park to have fun, right? Well, newsflash, Mars is becoming an amusement park. But not unless we stand up as Martians and do something about this. So ask yourselves, do you really want the same company who's blowing up half the planet controlling the way you think too? Okay, well, he's not a fan, I take it. So he didn't enjoy our pool party. Maybe he should have attended. Anyway, that's all for this episode. Thanks for watching. If you're enjoying the videos, please leave me a like and a comment letting me know if you would like to see more of this type of video. Take care.